Top 10 tips for buying a used car provide tips on how to buy a reliable used car, including what to look for and avoid. Buying a used car can be a great way to save money while still getting a reliable vehicle that meets your needs. However, it's essential to approach the process with caution and armed with the right knowledge. What is the most important thing in a used car? In this comprehensive guide, we'll share the top 10 tips for buying a used car to help you make an informed decision and drive away with a quality vehicle. Number 10. The importance of a thorough research. Doing your homework on used car prices is essential before making a purchase. It takes research to find the perfect car that fits your needs and budget. Choose the model and make that most appeals to you first. Consider factors such as reliability, fuel efficiency, and maintenance costs. It can be very helpful to read the insightful reviews left by other owners and to browse online forums. Next, ascertain the average selling price of the vehicle that piques your interest. You can better prepare for the type of negotiations you will have with sellers by doing this. Specific pricing information can be found on websites like Edmunds and Kelley Blue Book, depending on the vehicle's make, model year, and condition. Lastly, research reliable local dealerships and private sellers. Finally, look into trustworthy local private sellers and dealerships. Check for ratings and reviews from previous customers to make sure you're dealing with reliable people. Never be afraid to get referrals from friends and family. Long-term time and cost savings can be achieved by conducting thorough research beforehand. It's important to know what questions to ask when purchasing a car when you're in the market for a new one. Inquiring about the vehicle's history, mileage, and maintenance history can provide crucial information and help you make an educated choice. Number 9. Setting a budget for your used car purchase. Budgeting is a critical step in the used car purchase process. Find out how much you can spend without straining your finances and how much you can afford to spend comfortably. Take into account your monthly income, outgoings, and any supplemental costs like insurance and maintenance that come with being a car owner. Once you've decided on a budget, follow it. When you see a car that looks perfect but is out of your price range, it's easy to get carried away. Keep in mind that there are lots of options that will suit your needs and fall within your budget. Don't jeopardize your financial security in order to afford a fancy car. It can be challenging to navigate the used car market, but with the appropriate tactics, you can find a gem. These tips to get best deal on used cars include researching, comparing prices, and negotiating effectively. Number 8. Determining your needs and preferences. It is crucial to take into account your individual requirements and preferences when purchasing a used car. Consider the following. How many passengers will the car need to carry? Do you require a lot of cargo room? Are you trying to find a car that uses less fuel? Do you favor a particular brand or model over others? What aspects of safety are most important to you? It will be easier to narrow down your options and complete the purchase process if you are aware of your needs and preferences. Additionally, it will keep you from being persuaded by extra features or accessories that could raise the cost. Number 7. Inspecting the car's condition. After you've located a possible vehicle, it's time to give it a close inspection. If you are unsure of your own ability to evaluate the mechanical and structural state of the car, think about hiring a qualified mechanic to perform a pre-purchase inspection. They will give you an objective evaluation of the car's general state, taking into account any potential concerns or undiscovered issues. Pay special attention to the outside and inside of the car during the inspection. Keep an eye out for any indications of corrosion, dents, or uneven paint, as these could point to past mishaps or inadequate upkeep. Look for evidence of wear and tear on the dashboard, seats, and controls inside the vehicle. Remember to smell oddities or look for indications of water damage in the cargo area or trunk. Number 6. Test driving the car. Taking the car for a test drive is an important step in the used car purchasing process. This will allow you to personally experience how the vehicle handles on the road. Keep an eye on the steering, suspension, brakes, and engine response. Keep an ear out for any odd noises that might point to mechanical problems. Make sure the car can accelerate and brake to your desired level by giving it a test. Take the vehicle on a variety of roads during the test drive, such as city streets and highways. This will help you get a better idea of how the vehicle handles under various driving circumstances. During the test drive, take your time and carefully assess the comfort and performance of the vehicle. A test drive is more than just a ride, it's an opportunity to assess a car's performance, handling, and comfort. With these tips for better test drive, you can evaluate every aspect, ensuring the vehicle meets your expectations. Number 5. Checking the vehicle history report. Make sure you review the vehicle history report before completing a transaction. This report offers important details about the history of the vehicle, such as any accidents, title problems, or odometer inconsistencies. It will also say whether the vehicle has ever been rented out or salvaged. Getting a car history report is not too difficult. For a nominal cost, websites such as Carfax and AutoCheck offer extensive reports. The report will be generated for you once you enter the vehicle identification number (VIN) of the car. If you have any questions or concerns about the history of the car, carefully go over the report and get in touch with the seller. Making sure your car is up to code is essential in Maryland. The Maryland Auto Inspection Guide offers an extensive inventory to evaluate an automobile's security and performance, ensuring it adheres to the state's regulations. Number 4. Negotiating the price. A crucial step in purchasing a used car is haggling over the price. Equipped with the insights gathered from your investigation, you'll be able to engage in negotiations with assurance. Offer a price that is first marginally less than what the seller is asking for, but be willing to make a concession. Recall that the objective is to arrive at a reasonable price that satisfies both you and the seller. Bring up any problems or worries you found during the test drive or inspection when you negotiate. This will provide you with leverage to get a better deal or ask for repairs before completing the purchase. Be ready to leave if the seller isn't willing to negotiate. There are lots of different cars on the market, so you shouldn't have to settle for a deal that doesn't meet your expectations. Auctions can be a goldmine for finding affordable vehicles. Mastering an auction's auto purchase involves understanding the auction process, being aware of the car's condition, and bidding smartly to secure the best deals. Number 3. Getting a pre-purchase inspection. Getting a pre-purchase inspection is a good idea even if you have already hired a mechanic or completed a thorough inspection yourself. If the car you're interested in is older or has a higher mileage, this is especially crucial. You can be sure there are no hidden problems by getting a thorough analysis of the car's mechanical components through a pre-purchase inspection. The mechanic will examine the engine, transmission, brakes, suspension, and other essential parts. To make sure everything is in working order, they will also assess the electrical system and diagnostic codes of the vehicle. If problems are found, you can use the information to your advantage to bargain for a lower price or ask the seller to make repairs. Number 2. Understanding the paperwork and legalities. It is imperative to comprehend the associated paperwork and legalities prior to completing the purchase. Verify that you are fully aware of the requirements for the car's title, registration, and insurance. Make sure the private seller has the required paperwork in order for the ownership to be legally transferred before making a purchase. Examine all the documentation thoroughly, being especially mindful of any seller-provided guarantees or warranties. Never be afraid to ask the seller for clarification or to obtain legal counsel if you have any questions concerning any of the terms or conditions. It's critical to have knowledge and safeguard oneself against future financial or legal problems. Number 1. Finalizing the purchase and taking ownership. It's time to complete the paperwork, take ownership of the car, and finalize the purchase after you've negotiated the price. Make sure that every form is accurately completed and signed. Change the registration and insurance details and transfer the title into your name. Last but not least, remember to grab the keys and any extras that accompany the vehicle, like owner's manuals or extra keys. Congratulations! You can now drive a used car with pride. In conclusion, purchasing a used car can be an exciting and rewarding experience if approached with the right knowledge and preparation. By following these 10 essential tips, you can confidently navigate the process and make a successful purchase that suits your needs and budget. Remember to do thorough research, set a budget, inspect the car, test drive it, check the vehicle history report, negotiate the price, get a pre-purchase inspection, understand the paperwork and legalities, and finally, take ownership. With these tips in your arsenal, you'll be well equipped to find the perfect used car and hit the road with confidence. So this is the end of our today's video. If you like it, then hit the like button, give your valuable response in our comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting and informative videos.